ready for this right here, my nigga. Let's go.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We run the motherfucking game.
In the land of the warriors, but I rep a G-state. Making tracks bleed fills my breakfast, lunch, and dinner plate. Here's the belt, nigga. I'm standing right here. In VA, we ain't running. It's the home of Cavaliers. We stay gritty and grinding. My nigga, we never crumble. I embrace the fucking struggle, cause it keeps me oh so humble. When niggas say I can't, use a motherfucking lie. Cause I'm conquering you dollars with my hands held high. These niggas know I'm fly, and these women do comply with Mr. R&B Crunk. And I'm just a simple guy. We ballin' on these niggas, you don't like it, close your eyes. Niggas run up talking shit, then you reaching for the sky. My nigga, I've been doing this shit since the day I've been alive. I've been knocked down, but I'm standing up. Rule one on how to survive. The champ is here, think you coming for my prize. I got the heart of a Bugatti, kick that bitch in overdrive.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I walk up in the party, they be staring, I'm the main event. Double up around my waist, make these bitches change of it. Diamonds round my neck, try not to stare, but you can't resist these niggas staring. I ain't worried, look at what I came in with. See lil' mama staring, so I might just approach her. I see them niggas staring too, but look what's in my holster. Don't worry over here. I'm just feeling like a champion. We popping all these bottles like we Cleveland on the Vegas strip. Pull up in the foreign and pull off with a foreign chick. Get her to the crib, and you know I be scoring quick. But you can't stay tonight. That's not an option, baby. I take a shot, hope I don't miss because I'm not too patient. Heart of a warrior, champion confidence. Put some respect on my name, now that's just common sense. I'm with my niggas all the time, and we the starting line. Come up in the game, shooting like the Warriors starting
I'm a
five.
champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I'm a champion's champion at the top of the list, bruh. Ain't no need for questions, you might get hit with the fist, bruh. At the top of the list, Mortal Kombat selection. Sometimes I flow like Tech 9, but lethal with a weapon. 24 karat gold, these lyrics covered in diamonds. Body covered in scars from plenty years of the grinding. Humble individual, but I take shit from no one. Rest in peace to Kimbo Slice, if I hit you grabbing Shogun. Steph Curry take a shot, but champion 23. Ain't too many really rapping, y'all never gon' bother me. Salute me when you see me, otherwise just step aside, bruh. Feeling like a boss whenever I touch the mic, bruh. First name Ravon, last name Red, get it right at the top of my game. Tell these haters to say goodnight. First name Ravon, last name Red, get it right at the top of my game. Tell these haters say goodnight.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name. I'm a champion's champion, go and scream my name.
Why you go and run your mouth? We just go and run the game.
On the gridiron or courtside, you know what time it is.
Sports plus life. Sports plus life.
Ringside or front court or field pass, we ballin' no. Knuckle up or buckle up. I tell it like it is when I'm on my show. Home run, slam dunk, knockout, or gossip go.
Sports plus life.
Yeah.
Sports plus life. Yo. What's up? What's really good? Oh, it's a Monday edition. Your boy Bravon. What's life? Got tongue twisted. You know what's going down. So guess what? Let's turn it off. Turn it all the way off now. Cut. All right. Let's get to work, people. It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. Another episode of Sports Plus Life. How's everybody doing out there in computer land? How's everybody doing out there in social media land? Yes, it is Monday. Yes, I'm just getting home from London, having choir rehearsal. But I wanted to do a show today because I kind of just want to relax tomorrow. And, you know, I got enough stuff that I'm going to have to be doing this week leading up to Saturday. But I hope everybody has had a wonderful and blessed Monday, May the 11th, 2026. And yes, I had to look back and check the date. And I hope that everybody, all the wonderful mothers out there, had a wonderful and happy Mother's Day. I did. I hope everybody had a wonderful, happy Mother's Day. Went to church. That was definitely blessed. Took the fam out to eat some lunch. And then the rest of the day, the kids was outside. Hey there, gorgeous. Kids was outside. And I parked my behind on my couch. Did some binge watching of this horror series on MGM Plus called From. So I started watching that. That's what I basically did between that and the basketball game. So again, happy Mother's Day. And I'll do this one more time for all of the wonderful, beautiful mothers out there. One more time. You were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you. Loving you is like food to my soul. Look, when you're a musician, you can cut and remix stuff the way you want to. But again, happy Mother's Day, everybody. So, what are we going to talk about today? These NBA playoffs, I am fully freaking locked in. But before we talk about the playoffs, I got to tell y'all folks, you know I got to do it. I got to tell y'all folks because this is it. This is the week. You know, no more postponements, none of that stuff. This is the week. You know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. Highland Springs, okay? Highland Springs, stand up. We are going to have our day this Saturday. You heard me? This Saturday is the cookout. This is what we have been waiting for. Tailgate and celebrate. All right? So, yes, it is on and crack-a-lacking Saturday. All right? Hosted by yours truly and my bestie Alicia Curran, DJ'd by yours truly. I'm going to have merch there, and I've been making it for the last 2 months. I just haven't said anything because I don't want a whole bunch of people with hey, I want one now, this, that, and the third, because I promise you, if I have to mail it to you, you will pay more because of shipping and handling, okay, if you so decide to buy one. But yes, May 16th, 3 o'clock, 920 Nash Road, Sanson, Virginia. You see all the info. Okay, it's going down Saturday. And look, it starts at 3 o'clock. If you want to get there a few minutes early, that's no foul. That's fine. Because I'm going to be there all day. Okay, I'm going to be there all day. And it doesn't take long for me to set up. No, it doesn't take me long to set up my equipment. But I will be there all day because what food I am going to cook, that's going to be first come, first serve. I want to do that early before people start flowing in so I can be able to spin this music and host this event. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It's finally here. You know, it was supposed to be 2 weeks ago, but Mother Nature wanted to act like, you know, she didn't want to cooperate. So we ended up just moving it 2 weeks out. And the forecast for Saturday is mid to high 80s. So, you know, we're going to do our thing. We're going to turn up. We're going to tailgate and celebrate. I want everybody to have a good time. This is a Highland Springs Reunion Day, black and gold. I want us to show up and show out. We are just 5 days away. 5 days away. And when I come back on here on Friday, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again because, yes, it is 5 days away. Highland Springs Reunion Day. We can't wait. We cannot wait. If you want to bring your own grill to cook your own food, do that. If you want now, there's a possibility, and I will let you know this. I will let y'all know this for sure by the next time I come on here that we definitely. Appreciate you, Kurt. I definitely, I may have a vendor there for us, so I'll let you know fully. But look, tailgate and celebrate. If you want to bring your own grill and stuff, do that. You want to bring your own cooler and stuff, do that. You see, BYOB. Okay, so I really don't care. I just want but this is all it's about. It's all about love. Saturday is all about love. You got your shirts, Kurt? I hope so. And I hope you love them, my boy. That's what it's all about. All about this. Saturday is all about that love. You heard me? So, yes, let's tailgate. Let's celebrate. Let's turn up. Let's act a fool in a good way. In a good way, okay? Everything in a good way. All about this. All about that love. All right? Straight up. It is all about that love. So, now, again, I am locked in to these NBA playoffs. I am. I'm locked into these NBA playoffs. We have the Pistons and the Cavaliers playing right now. I mean, I'll be honest with you. All I want to do is, real talk, all I want to do is kind of talk about the cookout, but I don't want to spoil too much. I don't want to spoil too much because it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to talk about it more. I'm going to talk about it more on I want to talk about it more on Friday. The day to go live with me, Kirk, is Friday because today is a Monday school night. I have to go to work early in the morning, so I'm only going to be on here probably for about another 45 minutes. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, my boy. You want to come on here live? Let's do that on Friday. Got no problem whatsoever. Come on in Friday, and we can talk. We can chop it up, and that way, even though the cookout is Saturday, you know, it's not till 3 o'clock. I don't have to wake up early in the morning, even though I probably will because the adrenaline is going to have me pumping. Hey, but did you get the shirts? Did you get? Did they come? They should be there. You should have got them. And the merch. And I've been doing really good with these T-shirts, man. You know, shout out to everybody who's interested enough in purchasing them and, you know, supporting. Like, I love it. I do. All jokes aside, I love it. I really do. And I definitely appreciate it because oh yeah, oh good. I'm glad you got it, man. Hey, Kurt, you said you wanted it. You said you wanted them all. Look, I'm gonna, whenever these new designs I got coming, I got you on those too, bro. You know, I got some new designs coming. Probably they should be here tomorrow. They should be here tomorrow. I should be able to throw them on the shirts tomorrow. And I got some, and then I'm gonna put out another load with some really catchy shirts. Like, you know, as much peace and love as I'm spreading, you know, I gotta be a wise ass too. You know, I gotta be a wise ass too. But yes, NBA playoffs. The New York Knicks, bro. Look, man. The New York Knicks look like they could win the whole goddamn thing. They turned Philadelphia into Madison Square Garden, bro. They did. Look at these Knicks fans, yo. Look at these Knicks fans.
What's that song called?
Walk your trap to take over your trap.
Walk in your drop, take over your drop.
I'm on mama. I ain't gonna lie, I seen this boy Deuce McBride taking a 3. The crowd get the yelling. Dudes. Oh, look up on him. Hold on. Oh, dang. What then the guy? Hey, it got so bad for Philly bro. Nick Nurse was telling him, he said, y'all gotta play hard. He was like hanging up on my daddy vote. They gave up 5 offensive rebounds right after that. What's that song called?
Walk in your drop, take over your drop.
Man, the New York faithful showed up, and like I said, they turned Philadelphia into New York City. They did. They turned Philadelphia into New York City. Look at this. Look at this.
Robinson screen. Fires up another 3. Offensive rebound. Let's go! Bounce to Hart. Hart lines up 3-pointer. Conference finals. 7 consecutive
Yo, Nick, bro, hey man, Nick fans don't know how to act, bro. Hey, New York Knicks fans don't know how to act, man. You know, I heard somebody in the crowd screaming back-to-back Eastern Conference Championship appearances. You did not win last year. You lost to the Indiana Pacers. Now, look, make no mistake about it. I am on the record saying this. I hope the Knicks win the whole fucking thing. I do. I hope New York wins the whole thing. I really do, because for one, I think it's cool to see teams. I think it's cool to see when teams that haven't won anything in my lifetime accomplish that. So I do. I think that's really cool. I never saw the Denver Nuggets win a championship. They won a championship. I never saw the Oklahoma City Thunder win a championship. They won a championship. So I would love to see the New York Knicks win a championship this season. I mean, I like this, and I fuck with this Knicks team. I rock with this Knicks team. As you know, last week after Philly beat Boston, remember I was saying, yo, the Knicks was trained to go against the Celtics, not against the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, I mean, you know what? Atlanta was a better series. Atlanta got a couple of games off the Knicks, even though all 4 games that the Knicks won in that 6-game series, the Knicks beat the shit out of them. But they swept the Philadelphia 76ers, and the exclamation point was them beating the Sixers by 30 in Philadelphia, which the Knicks fans, they infiltrated, they invaded, and they made Philadelphia turn into Manhattan. They made it turn into Madison Square Garden. So shout out to the New York Knicks. They are playing ball. You're like, this seems different. I've never seen a New York Knicks team kick ass like this. I mean, this is a franchise record for them. 7th straight playoff win. That's never happened in the New York Knicks franchise history before, where they've won 7 straight playoff games. And 6 of the 7 victories have been absolute annihilations of their opponent, whether it's the Atlanta Hawks or the Philadelphia 76ers. This series had one close game in it, game 2, the game that Joel Embiid didn't play. Ain't that a bitch? The one game that he didn't play was the one game where the Sixers actually had a chance to win. They had no shot in game 3. They had no shot in game 4. And those 2 games were without OG Anunoby. I'm like, well, damn. And you never know, because Cleveland beat Detroit. Cleveland did beat Detroit. So right now, Detroit is up in that series, 2-1, and they're playing right now. Cleveland has a 2-point lead. I think Detroit is going to win. I think Detroit is going to win that series. But if that series is long in any type of way, if that series gets pushed in any type of way and capacity, then that just gives OG Anunoby more time to rest. Now watch, I'm about to be real ghetto right quick. I'm about to be real ghetto. Because I just saw this, and this is important. I need to take this. I mean, I need to return this. Come on.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Hold on. Send me your chat that happened.
Okay, I got you. I'm on live right now. I was just talking about it. Yeah, but I'll send you I'll send you the jump. Actually, to be honest with you, if you actually go to the live, my Cash App is what my display name is.
Okay.
Like if you actually go and look on the screen right now, I have my Cash App up there.
I'm just walking in the house, so I had to get I'm for work.
Okay, no doubt. And look, make sure that the gate is unlocked Friday morning, because that's when he's gonna do it.
Okay, I'll let him know.
All right, bet.
Be home anyway Friday morning.
All right, and just send me 60, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just send me 60.
DJ went down there yesterday, and he did say he cut down some of the so he said.
Okay.
You don't know if it might be stuff or whatever. It might have some spots, but he was like, yeah, if you go down there Friday,
especially with it raining today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think we're supposed to get a couple more days.
And what did he say about the generator? Please say something to him about that. Like text him now when we get off the phone and say something like that.
Right now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, but yeah, try to see something about that tomorrow for me tomorrow. All right. I'll call you when I'm done. All right. Later.
Oh, you talking to me while you on the live?
I'm talking to you right now. I'm on the live right now. I just told my audience, I said I'm about to get real ghetto right quick. They really can't hear you. They can really just hear me. Yeah. I said I'm about to get ghetto right quick. I saw you had called me. I said, "Oh shit, I need to return that."
Hey,
all right.
Then.
All right, later. That was my partner and bestie. Yeah, that was my partner and bestie, Alicia. Yeah, look, man, we planning this event when we got this event coming. You know, so when she calls, yeah, I'm gonna pick up. I don't give a this me you talk about. Give a fuck if I'm live or not. Shit. And I'm drinking water. No 80 proof. No 80 proof until Friday. And not even a lot of 80 proof on Friday, because I don't need to be slowed down none on Saturday. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just trying to determine whether I want to go when I get up Saturday. Do I want to go and, get myself shaped up? Because I usually shape myself up, but do I want to just go get the whole thing shaped up? Because y'all not going to see my fucking hair. Like, I'm going to have do-rag and a hat on, but I could be smooth for church, though, the next day, assuming I make it. But let me get back to this basketball. Boy, the Knicks is showing out. The Knicks are showing out. And like I said, the last two games against the Philadelphia 76ers, they beat the dog crap out of them without OG Anunoby, which gives his hamstring more time to rest. Now, the only thing I will say is if Cleveland and Detroit go longer than 5 games, the only thing I will say is this. The type of rhythm that the New York Knicks are in and the way that they're shooting the basketball could be disrupted if they have to sit out a long amount of games. A long amount of days, That could be disrupted. Now, the difference is, let's say Cleveland comes back and wins this series. Then New York will have home court advantage for the second straight year in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the way the Knicks are playing right now, I would want Detroit. If I'm New York, I would want Detroit, because even though Detroit spanked them all regular season, the Knicks was not playing this style of basketball, where you're having Jalen Brunson playing more off ball and Cat being more like of a point center, kind of running that Golden State offense where Draymond would be at the top of the key, wheeling and dealing and dishing, and Steph and Clay would just be catching and shooting. So they haven't played in that form of fashion. So I would want Detroit. I don't care if you have to start in Detroit or not. I would want to play the Pistons. And the way the Knicks are playing right now, I'd have to give them the edge. So New York, like I said, New York is crushing ninjas right now. They are crushing ninjas right now. It is like, it's crazy. Like I got home from church. And when we got back from the place called the Hot Pot, and it was like 3/4, like it was late in the first quarter, and New York was already up by goddamn 19 points. I'm like, goddamn! I was like, what the hell? What did I miss already? I said, they come out here like just like what? And I'm like, and they're putting up numbers. New York's. In New York, in this 7-game stretch that the Knicks have won 7 straight games, the point differential by which the Knicks are beating their opponents is the most in the history of the NBA playoffs. Now, it don't mean a thing if you don't get that ring, but as of right now, New York is on a historic pace when it comes to the way that they are dismantling opponents. And they are dismantling opponents. There's only one team that technically is playing better than them because they haven't lost the game, and that's a good pivot as we go out to the Western Conference, and that is the Oklahoma City Thunder, who right now is 7-0 and are about to sweep my Los Angeles Lakers. As they systematically. And no, I'm not, no, you're right, Hampton. There is no excuses now for the Knicks. No excuses. But the Oklahoma City Thunder is just systematically, they just demolishing my Los Angeles Lakers. And I was not surprised. I said this in midseason when the Lakers were going on a good winning streak. I said, bro, the Lakers' ceiling is the second round of the playoffs. Now, me and my neighbor, we were talking about this. We was arguing about this, like not for real for arguing, but he believes that if Luka was playing, then this series would be a whole lot closer. I said, no, it wouldn't. I said, they may not be beating us by 20 points, but they would still be beating us nonetheless. I don't care if you beat us by 1 or if you beat us by 30. A loss is a loss. Luka would make no difference in this series. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, we'd be better offensively, but we'd be worse defensively. And that's been our bugaboo. That's been our bugaboo the entire season with the way that these Los Angeles Lakers are constructed. Your 3 best players are liabilities on defense. Luka and Austin Reeves are not good at defense, period. And LeBron is old. Okay, so you can't expect him to do but so much on the defensive side of the ball. And he's still the better defender out of the 3 of those guys at 41 years old. So, no, I don't believe that this series, I believe the results will be the same. The games might be maybe closer, but I believe the results will still be the same. I still think Oklahoma City would be up 3-0. Now, he said that if Kevin Durant had played in the whole series against the Lakers, that Houston would have beaten us, maybe. But the one team that I gave the Lakers a chance to win against in the playoffs was Houston. Like, if we got matched up in the first round with Minnesota, we would have went home. If we'd have got matched up in the first round against Denver, we would have went home. That's just what it is. That's just what it is in the Western Conference playoffs. I mean, KD, this series would have still ended in 6 with KD. What up, Lomar? And, he was trying to tell me, y'all barely beat the Rockets. And you think that without KD, I said, okay. Oh, you said, my bad, bro. I've been talking about my basketball and talking about this cookout. You feel me? I've been talking about my basketball and I've been talking about this cookout. I'm amped up. I'm hyped. I'm ready for this cookout, but I'm also hyped about these playoffs. I'm locked in. Like I said, Oklahoma City, We play tonight. I'm pretty sure the Thunder will put us out of our misery tonight. And, you know, I just don't. When I was watching Game 3 and just how many offensive rebounds that I just saw. And look, Hampton funny. Hampton trying to sneak his way into this cookout. No, ain't nothing Holland Springs about Hampton. Now, he rocked the colors because he graduated from VCU. Shout out to Hampton trying to sneak his ass into this cookout. He is. Hampton trying. Everybody gonna be like, "What year you graduate?" He gonna be like, yeah." Hampton trying to sneak his way. I've been talking about this shit so much. Hampton's like, "Fuck, I want to come." You know, I'm not hating the player, man. You know, the player's right. The player's right here, because I'm gonna be playing that music. Okay, I'm gonna be playing to the crowd. You go ahead and say 2018 and let a nigga from 2018 be there and be like, "Nigga, I don't know you. You ain't come out. You ain't come out with us." And like, "Yo, B, he lying." he lying. I'm like, "Oh man, yeah, he with me." Don't you watch the podcast? Come on, this is Coach Hampton. You know, Hampton try to. Oh my goodness gracious, man! But as far as this, yeah, the Oklahoma City is about to put us out of our misery. You know, because the Lakers just look like a defeated team, Game 3, and please, if anybody got a yearbook, you are screwed. So I would just shush. But yeah, the Lakers just look so defeated in Game 3. DeAndre Ayton couldn't get a fucking rebound to save his life. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? But like I said, it doesn't surprise me because Oklahoma City is just better. I'm a realistic Laker fan. Do I like LeBron James? No, I'm tired of him. I wish he would get off my team, but he is still on my team. So I'm going to root for the Lakers to win. Okay? But Oklahoma City is just better. They're just better than us, bro. That's just what it is. They're just better than us. It's really nothing. So Ayton needs to go to Cancun and stay there. Bro, Ayton is going to always have a job. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. DeAndre Ayton is always going to have a job because he's 7 feet tall. He's 7'1". And you just can't make 7'1". He's 7'1". He's athletic, and he's going to always keep a job, but he's always going to frustrate a coach because you know what DeAndre Ayton is capable of. DeAndre Ayton is a very capable center. He's capable of averaging 20 and 10 a night. He's capable of making an all-star game. This was the number 1 overall pick when he came out of college. Number 1. He's capable of making an all-star team. He just doesn't give you the consistency. But DeAndre Ayton will always, always, always be on a roster until he loses enough of his athleticism where he ain't on a roster no damn more. You know, but he'll always have a job. He ain't gonna have to worry about not having a job. Nigga gonna always gonna have a job. That's just what it is. He always gonna have a job. But and the crazy thing about it is that Oklahoma City is busting our ass, and Shea ain't even playing good. Shea is like on cruise control. J-Dub ain't even there. You got second-year players, AJ Mitchell coming in and giving us the business. Who the fuck is he? Who is that? Who that dude? Where he come from? They just run him off an assembly line in Oklahoma City, and they all dogs. That's why I fuck with OKC. I do. You know, that the Chet's having fun. AJ Mitchell's having fun. Lou Dort's having fun. Caruso's having fun. Shea don't look like he having fun because he ain't scoring almost all his damn points. But they still winning by 18 to 23 points, whatever it is. And that's the only team who strictly record-wise in the playoffs is playing better than the New York Knicks. Now, let's just say the finals was Oklahoma City versus the New York Knicks, because the Knicks, I don't give a fuck who they face in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks better win the damn East. The Knicks better win the goddamn East. I'm sounding like a Knicks fan. They better win the damn. They better be in the finals this year. Oh no. When you done kick teams' ass like this, your ass is better go to the NBA Finals. When the finals, day one of the finals, New York better be in that motherfucker. Now, if it is New York versus Oklahoma City, I guess you got there. Actually, I would give them a shot to beat New York, San Antonio, or the Minnesota Timberwolves. We can't bury the Minnesota Timberwolves yet. Have to pivot. I was wrong about how short this series was going to be. I'm glad I was. I thought I was wrong after game one because Minnesota upset San Antonio. Then San Antonio beats the dog shit out of them in game two. Then San Antonio beats them in game three. And I'm like, uh-oh. I was like, I may have been right about this series all along. And then game four happens, and Victor Wembanyama was listening to old school Ludacris songs. He was like, throw them bows. Look at this shit right here, Niggarachi.
The box out. There's that.
Kablooey. Right in the neck.
That's a problem for Spurs.
That nigga said, get off me. I said, get the fuck off me.
The box out. There's that.
That nigga said, if y'all don't, he said, another mother plucker grab me again, I'm fitting to kick. We're gonna kick your fucking ass.
Goodness. It goes the rebound.
Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Victor.
And we got a tie up with Daniels. Naz Reid was the guy who took the elbow. Everybody stays on their respective benches. Officials in quickly to set.
After review, there is wind-up impact and follow-through above the neck of an opponent. It is unnecessary and excessive contact by Wembanyama. It meets all the criteria and has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. Wembanyama's been ejected.
What does that mean? He just said.
It means you ejected.
You read his lips as he was talking to Harrison Barnes. What does that mean? So Wembanyama is out. It goes the rebound.
And people were all of a sudden trying to have a problem. People were trying to, pick a bone with Victor Wembanyama. What do you mean he doesn't? He's acting. He's being dramatic. He knows what a flagrant 2 is, and maybe he don't. Maybe he doesn't. Here's his coach's reaction.
I'm glad he took matters into his own hands. Again, not in terms of hitting Naz Reid, but let me be very clear about that. I'm glad Naz Reid was okay, and I didn't want him to elbow him, but he's going to have to protect himself if they're not. And I think it's disgusting.
So it's sounding to me like
I'm glad he took matters into his own hands. Again, not in terms of hitting Naz Reid, but let me be very clear about that. I'm glad Naz Reid was okay, and I didn't want him to elbow him, but he's going to have to protect himself if they're not. And I think
that nigga elbowed him and then pushed him off. Watch. Look.
Disgusting.
So it's sounding to me like
I'm glad he took matters into his own hands. Again, not in terms of hitting Naz Reid, but let me be very clear about that. I'm glad Naz Reid was okay, and I didn't want him to elbow him, but he's going to have to protect himself if they're not. And I think it's disgusting.
So it's
come here. He elbowed him and then said, "Get the hell off of me." He did. I mean, hey, you know what? Maybe people gonna think twice about that. Good night, baby. I love you. All right. I mean, look, Wemby retaliated. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. As big as he is, as much as he gets fouled, that is not going to be the first time that he retaliates. Okay? It may not happen again in the playoffs, but that is not going to be the first time that Victor Wembanyama retaliates on somebody because he just tired of them pulling him, scratching him, clawing him, holding him, kicking him. One day he's gonna cock back and he gonna lay a motherfucker out. I'm just telling y'all this now. I'm telling y'all this ahead of time before people try to be like, oh, he's a dirty player. No, it's not that he's a dirty player, but when you that big, they can't stop him. They can't stop him. It's nothing that they can do to stop Victor Wembanyama. So what do you think he's going to do? So eventually somebody is going to grab him the wrong way, and he may be having a bad game, or he just may be frustrated in general, and he is going to cock back and pow! And it's going to be a whole lot worse than what happened with Naz Reid. Now, look, if he had caught Naz Reid in the center of the throat, that could have been bad. And he's lucky he did not get suspended. He's lucky. He did not get suspended because think about it. Look at this. Think if he had caught him in the goddamn. Think about if he had caught him in the Adam's apple, bruh. Like this nigga would have been. He'd have been hurt.
Bryant off on the three. Wembanyama.
Goodness.
He goes the rebound.
Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Victor.
And we got a
Easy,
time
here we go.
with Daniels. Nas Reed was the guy who took the elbow. Everybody stays on their respective benches. Officials in quickly to separate. So there's the back. The punk's out. There's that.
Oh,
that. That's a problem for the Spurs.
And the part that I found most special was not even the elbow. The fact that after he elbowed him, he said, "Bow, fuck off me!" Like he
Review: there is wind-up, impact, and follow-through above the neck of an opponent. It is unnecessary and excessive in contact by Wembanyama. It meets all the criteria and has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. Wembanyama's been ejected.
What does that mean? He just said, "I'm ejected." He read his lips as he was talking to Harrison Barnes. What does that mean? So Wembanyama is out of this game.
And the other part, the second most special thing about that to me is the fact that I'm gonna put the screen back up here again. The second most special part of that to me was first you elbowed him, and then the other hand you pushed him off, and then he's like, "What does that mean?" And Harrison Barnes said, "You're ejected." I'm ejected. He's like, "Okay." Like he gave no fucks. Like he gave no. I like Wemby more and more every day. He gave no fucks that he got ejected. Like, okay, all right.
Bryant off on the three. Wembanyama. He goes the rebound.
Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Victor.
And we got a
Easy,
time
here we go.
with Daniels. Nas Reed was the guy who took the elbow. Everybody stays on their respective benches. Officials in quickly to separate. So there's the back. The punk's out. There's that. Oh, that's that's a problem for the Spurs.
After review, there is wind-up, impact, and follow-through above the neck of an opponent. It is unnecessary and excessive in contact by Wembanyama. It meets all the criteria and has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. Wembanyama's been ejected.
What does that mean? He just said, "I'm ejected." He read his lips as he was talking to Harrison Barnes. What does that mean? So Wembanyama is out of this game.
Yo, he gave no fucks. He didn't. Hey, y'all see how low key they done turn the NBA into the NFL? You got the referees explaining shit to the crowd, just like if it was a football game. But like to me, that was the third most special moment of that ejection. He didn't care. Like he gave no fucks that he got ejected. He probably would have like, "Get fuck off me, get off me, do it, try it again, get off me." Like he did. He really did not care. I think that was so special. I do. Because, and again, like I said, this ain't going to be the last time that this happens. I'm going to tell y'all that straight up. This is not going to be the last time that this happens with Victor Wembanyama. He is going to rock a nigga. It's going to happen. Because he is going to get sick and tired of being hit, grabbed, pulled, slapped, all of the above. A lot of the stuff that's not going to get called because he's 7'5". And it's like Shaq. It's like Shaq used to have his moments when he had just had enough, and he would fucking he would swing at your ass. There were times where Shaq would just have enough and he would swing at your ass. He would. And let me find some. It was always the joint with Charles Barkley. That's the one where everybody always look at, especially because him and Barkley is so damn cool. I know everybody, you watch sports, you've seen this.
On Shaquille's part, Barkley swung backwards, but Shaquille pushes him, and then Barkley hits him with the ball.
And there's a punch, a left hand.
Shaquille threw the first punch.
A left which did not make it. Watch his left arm. Whack. Had he taken the punch
on Shaquille's part, Barkley swung backwards, but
man, that like I'm glad that didn't connect, because if that punch had connected, they probably wouldn't be friends to this day. They probably to this day would not be friends. Because they that shit look like it hurt. That shit look like it hurt.
and break now, but I wouldn't want Fisher necessarily to take that shot that fast.
and they got a blue. Excess physical play, and then his retaliation, and his retaliation got him in trouble. This is all ugly here.
Yeah, but I think it's somewhat of an overreaction on Shaquille's part. Barkley swung backwards, but Shaquille pushes him, and then Barkley gets it with the ball.
And there's a punch.
Shaquille couldn't fix it.
And you know, sometimes and now it was, I know the one that Shaq really could have hurt somebody was it was a guy named Brad Miller. And I guess he had filed Brad Miller and Ron Artest had filed the shit out of Shaq, and Shaq just had enough, and Shaq tried to end this dude.
Say, man, who remembers when the Diesel threw this hook at Brad Miller's head? Oh my Lord. Say, man, who remembers when the Diesel threw this hook at Brad Miller's head? Lord.
Shaq was an accurate puncher. Bro, if Shaq was an accurate fighter, then nigga, he'd have been hurt. Let me see.
Treacherous shot. O'Neal rips away the rebound. I think Oak wanted to call him, didn't get it. Yeah. Shaq inside.
And he's punching Brad Miller. Big drop out here, boy. We got a fight on our hands.
And they'll pile up in front of the Bulls bench.
Holy mackerel. That ball went in. He took a wild swing. And now they're still going at it. They can't break them up.
Like Shaq, the shoving continues. They're trying to split them apart. Shaq is violent.
Unbelievable. Bill Cartwright in trying to grab his guy and break this thing apart. Phil Jackson right behind him. Miller's shirt ripped off.
Brad Miller being steered away.
He happy
Looks
he
like
alive.
a heavyweight boxer in the corner. They're taking him right now. Sam Harris hustling him out of there. Wow. Shaq gone berserk.
Robert Horry getting Shaquille O'Neal out of the fray. There were some swings and punches thrown there. There was no question Shaquille O'Neal came across with a punch on that.
Well, Shaquille's going to be thrown out of, missed several games for that. Let's see what Danny Crawford's going to say.
Bill Jackson was lecturing Derek Stafford a moment ago. A hard foul delivered by the Bulls on Shaq.
I just said that they had only one foul. When Shaq gets it, they should grab him.
And they did.
I don't mean headlock or whatever it is, but it was Oakley and Miller. And I don't know if Oakley was the one. They want to look at, Doctor wants to look at Shaq. So we're going to get this sorted out, but maybe we can take a look and see that foul again.
Brad Miller and Shaquille O'Neal have been thrown out.
All right, here it is. The ball goes into the center.
There's the ball
Shaq,
given
yeah,
there, and then Oakley comes from on
shit
top
out of
and
him.
watch Shaq there. And he's going in. There's the fist. There, throws the fist. And
Miller,
now goes after
Miller
Brad
didn't
Miller.
do anything. You know, it looked like Oak was the guy that committed the hard foul.
Yes, he did. Watch this. Brad
No, they both
ties him
smacked
up
the
there,
shit
and then
out of him.
Oakley over the top. And I think Shaq thought that was Miller, perhaps.
Yeah.
And watch this. He's got the fist. He swings it. Boy, he's going to be gone for a long time.
Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Actually, Oakley swung, took the foul. He hits Miller. Watch this on the play.
Watch this right here.
Now watch Miller get hit by Oakley. See that? He gets hit. He turns around as he got hit. Now Shaq winding up. He swings a roundhouse, two of them, and then Oakley and Artest go over and pin Shaq down for a minute. Referees in trying to break this thing up. Everybody around saying, let our guys up out of there, and it never ended there. It kept going, and here's Brad Miller. Looks like sending his neutral corner, a boxer.
Yeah,
wow.
exactly. Miller quickly escorted out of here.
Bro, let me tell you something. Brad Miller was just happy he was alive.
Scott O'Neal.
Okay, he was happy he was living. Do you understand me? Because imagine if that punch had connected. They might have thrown Shaq out for the rest of the goddamn year. But what I'm showing that video to say, that's the type of stuff that Shaquille O'Neal and people who are big like Shaquille O'Neal or Victor Wembanyama have to go through. And sometimes sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Okay, sometimes you just gotta say, get off me, get the fuck off me. But be that as it may, glad the league did not suspend Victor Wembanyama because you shift the balance of the series if you do that. So I'm glad they did not do that. And I'll be watching. It's halftime. The Pistons are leading the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, again, this is a Monday. This is a weekday, school night and a work night. So I'm about to bid y'all adieu because I haven't eaten no dinner. I would like to eat me some dinner before I sit down and go to bed. But you know I will be back on Friday night, the day before the penultimate, the day before this cookout. I will be back. We will be talking that cookout. I will be showing some merch. And it's gonna get popping. May 16th, let's go. May 16th, let's go. Be back, hyping that up, promoting that up some more. And it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Y'all get ready. We got 5 days. Holland Springs, we got 5 days, baby. We got 5 days, baby. 5 days, and then we are going to get it cracking, tailgate and celebrate. Okay, all right. We got 5 days, but until then, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you Friday. We got 5 days.